Yo, from Kenya, East Africa, MORAA speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air, set things straight. Let's go.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now I have seen a video by Paci where she is saying that everybody is talking about her on the streets, talking about her in a negative way. She is even asking if she's the only person in Nyabohanse that people can react on. Guys, this woman has mastered the art of emotional blackmail. This woman has become such an expert in it. She knows how to trigger people. She knows how, to do her things. If you ask me, I feel like this woman loves attention, and that is exactly what she's looking for. And of course, she is looking for sympathy. Guys, if Paci would have said this statement, when those things were happening, during the nudies time and everything, when everybody was talking about her, if she came up with that kind of statement, then it would have made sense. But right now, people are not actually even remembering that she exists. I don't know why. This is the second time she's coming out saying that everybody is talking about her. People are commenting negatively on her videos and all these kinds of things. I don't know why she's saying this, because people actually are not. When you talk about, it's Paci, that are you the only person in Nyabohanse that people can react on? Guys, we react on people from Nyabohanse every other day. Paci is once in a while. So guys, clearly this woman is looking for our attention. Even when you don't want to give it to her, she is calling you. Look at this one, guys. She just wants sympathy, guys. She wants people to come out and help her. All Paci wants is money. People can't just see that. All she wants is money. All these are shenanigans. Guys, this woman is talking about self-deleting. She's talking about she is alone. Guys, now she's not saying she's a widow. She is saying, I'm alone. I'm alone. People are doing this to me and I'm alone. Guys, she is saying that people, always comment negatively on her comments section. She is saying that people are just reacting on her and her alone. I even saw her people, her main donor, advising her, telling her that MORAA people react on MORAA every other day, but MORAA is, he is still put. So this person was trying to encourage her, to also stay strong and not be moved by people commenting negatively on her channel. This person was trying to tell her, you know what, even if people react on you, you should remain strong. Look at MORAA. Guys, MORAA is always the perfect example. They talk about MORAA, but look, when it comes to the people who are strong, the people who have stayed put, the people who have it together, the people who can, stand all tides. It is MORAA that is being given as an example to Paci. He also told him about Githiriba. Oh, even there's a time people spoke so badly about Githiriba, but he stayed strong. So Paci, take heart, stay strong. Guys, it is such a big damn shame that people can turn Paci against MORAA and then come out here to advise her. Guys, that's how I look at it. This person, Thabo Vanilli, is the cause of Paci's problems. Paci was into MORAA. Paci was doing her thing. Paci's kids had sponsors. Paci's life was moving ahead. And then this person, knowing that Paci is a widow, Paci is desperate for a house. Paci is poor. This person decided, to bait her with a house. And of course, most people in Paci's situation would have said yes. Guys, first of all, let's listen to the kind of advice he was giving Paci.
Babanel, how are you doing? Hope you are doing fine. Even I really miss your advice, because you're the one who sometimes calling me and advising me. Actually, for now, I'm disappointed and I don't have anything to do for now. Your phone is fixed, so make lots of good videos, Paci. And people will forget your Paci. Paci 𝐷𝐿 was once hated by a lot, and he continued making videos. Now must don't remember his occasion and past. Sorry, Paci, pray head to God. He will show you some ways. I'm sorry, but guys, actually, it was making me to feel so bad. Actually, that's why today I'm deciding to make this live stream to talk with my people, because people are just, if I upload a video, may I can't receive some good comment. It was so bad comment. So bad comment only I received. Others are just talking so bad about me, reacting with me every single day. Am I the only person in Nyabohans who they can react on me every single day? All I can, actually guys, I never understand what is going on sometimes. I was just thinking, even if I can leave the YouTube now, or how can I do?
Guys, this person is a super hypocrite. And you know, I used to hear Paci saying, oh, the person building me a house is a Christian. I even speak with him and his wife. He does not give me conditions. He's a good person. He is a Christian. He loves God. He knows Jesus Christ. Guys, this person is the one who has plunged Paci in the mess that she is in. Guys, I remember asking questions here. Is Paci the only widow in Nyabohansi? If truly this person wanted to help a widow, hey, this person would have looked for another widow. This person speaks to like all the negative reactors or the negative people in the village. He could have just called one of them. That person could have, you know, connected him to a widow, a very vulnerable, poor widow in that village, and he would have built that widow a house and helped that widow in every other way that he would have wished. But no, it had to be the widow that is close to MORAA. The widow whose husband was MORAA's best friend. It had to be the widow whose MORAA's supporter is taking her kids to school. It had to be that widow who is connected to MORAA. Why? Because he wanted to disconnect this widow from MORAA and from Team MORAA. And for him to do it, it was easy. I said it. The widow was vulnerable, poor, you know, and needy. And of course, needing a house. Guys, a house is a big thing. And most people here, I mean, they would do anything to have a house built for them. So Paci saw this as an opportunity. So Paci developed a big head. Paci started to insult, you know, TTG. Paci dropped TTG like a hot potato. And also Julie. Paci started talking about MORAA like MORAA is a nothing, you know. Paci, you know, joined forces with Gintu and Nesto Mogesi. Paci, of course, moved to the other side. Why? Because she had to please this donor. Because this donor is also in the negative side. This Christian donor. Coming to cause division, hatred. And now, he is there advising Paci. What a shame. He should be ashamed of himself. And then he builds Paci a house and leaves it incomplete. Why? This man came to punish Paci. This man came to bring division, hatred, and everything that is bad, and also came to punish Paci. Because right now, he is, I feel like he's happy. Looking at Paci becoming so desperate. Paci is there saying, oh, I miss your advice. I miss you calling me. And of course, that is clear that this person and Paci, you know, they do not communicate, you know, behind the scenes anymore. Why can't he just help Paci to finish the house? Guys, I even heard, you know, from the grapevine that he is the one who is going to be helping Gutu the widow, you know, do his house. Again, I also heard that, you know, Joyce's diary, he is also helping her. No, that means that he is not broke. Why didn't he just finish Paci's house? Why is he doing this to this woman? It's a shame. It is a shame. Guys, me, I don't understand. I don't understand how I can come interfere with somebody else who is already being helped by other people. Even how do you start thinking like that? There are so many people in this world that need help. Guys, Paci should actually be ashamed of herself. You know, Paci is the only person, the only negative person, and the only person who turned negative, against MORAA. And yet MORAA had done nothing to her. Or rather, let me put it this way. Or rather, she did not say that MORAA had done anything to her. The other people, Gintu will say, oh, MORAA did not pay us. Somebody else will say, oh, MORAA did this, But Paci, MORAA did totally nothing to her. Nothing. But yet she really turned against MORAA. I've heard Paci come out here to say, oh, I did not talk about MORAA wrongly, blah, blah, blah. Paci, stop lying to people. I am looking at you. You have spoken a lot of negative stuff against MORAA. You have taken swipes at MORAA. You have, small things. I remember, guys, when Alex, had been arrested and then he came out and everything. And I remember Paci and Alex talking. And each time Alex said MORAA, Paci had to correct him. Kenge, say Kenge. Every time Alex said, congrats, Dad, or Mr. Ondari, Paci came out to say, no, say con dad. She was actually there trying to, really make Alex, to be negative as well. Of course, he was already negative, but he was trying to make Alex use these names that they also use, And to think of what MORAA did to this woman, nothing. MORAA only did good things to her. And guys, also remember that Paci is the only one. Maybe there's another one. Remind me if you know of any. The only, person in the village who has been helped from both sides. Has been helped by Team MORAA and has been helped by this other team. How lucky is Paci? And yet now she's coming out here to say people don't like her. Oh, she's hated. Oh, people are against her. Oh, seeking this sympathy thing. Playing this sympathy card all the time. Paci, there's nobody who has been helped like you. You have been helped by both sides. People really wanted to help you. And when you keep asking, why aren't people forgiving me? What do you want people to do so you can know that they have forgiven you? People have forgiven you. They just don't want anything to do with you. There's a difference, guys. This woman is confused. She thinks that because MORAA said, I forgive her, maybe she thinks MORAA should have already called her to her house, cooked dinner for her. Maybe, I don't know what she thinks. People have forgiven you, Paci. Nobody has anything against you, but people are keeping their distance because people already know who you are. And once people lose trust in you, they need time to trust you again. And you have to give them reason to trust you. You have to show them that you have changed your behavior. There has to be something different. You cannot just come out here and start saying, why aren't people forgiving me? What do you want people to do so you can know that they have forgiven you? Have you changed? And when you come out to say that whenever you do something, people are always coming to attack you, react on you, and all these things. Hey, guys, this woman should actually know that what she's doing, how she does her things, is very weird. Paci, the other day you went to Brian's place. That's a perfect example. How did you go there? How were you filming? What were you saying? How did you do it? Do you think there's any other content creator who did that Brian filming thing like you did? Guys, this woman went to Brian's place. She was filming secretly. She was filming from afar. She even had to ask if MORAA was there, and then she showed MORAA from a distance. And then she stopped filming. Then later on, she came back after MORAA was not at the site and continued filming secretly again. Tell me, what kind of picture does that show? How are people supposed to think? What do you think was going through our minds when you saw that? Paci, you cannot do things combo and then you expect people to understand you. People are going to question. And especially you that has been here and there, and everywhere. People are obviously going to question you. People are going to doubt you. People are going to suspect you. It is the way you're carrying out yourself. You are giving people reason to treat you the way they are treating you. This woman should understand that she is the one sending these vibes. It's like a reflection. They're just bouncing back. It's Paci. Let me know if there's any other content creator who went to Brian's place the same way you did. Why didn't you just talk to MORAA? Why didn't you ask him, MORAA, can I come to the site? At least to see what you're doing and maybe do some content. Even if you'd have said no, that would have still been okay. Why didn't you just follow the right procedure? Go to the site when MORAA is there, say hello, film like everybody else. MORAA said he has forgiven you. Why are you cornering? Why are you doing videos telling us, even we were at DeeMwango's site, that we are going there right now, and then you switch off the camera? Why are you doing stuff like that? If you want to talk to DeeMwango, why don't you talk to DeeMwango off camera and then you guys arrange? If you're going to her place, you go to her place like everybody else. Let it be free, transparent. Don't these things of you're saying things here and then you're doing the opposite. You're trying to make us believe what is not there. You're trying to come up with all these lies. It does not make sense. It is not helping you. And then one thing about Paci is that she was seeking advice, from people. And then when they give her advice, she again flips. She gets annoyed. She gets mad. She wants advice that she wants. So she was not actually seeking advice. She was seeking praise. She was seeking for people to come and say, check your M-Pesa balance or go to Western Union tomorrow or MoneyGram is coming your way. But you see, the problem is that people were giving her advice, like real advice. But Paci was saying, give me advice that can help me. The advice that they were giving you, Paci, is advice that can help you for the rest of your life. Because even if they send you $100 by tomorrow and the day after, the $100 you'll have eaten and finished it. But if they give you advice, like how somebody was telling you, about how you should have a stand. Stop being on this side, stop, stop being all over the place. That is very good advice. People are trying to tell you to focus on your videos. People are giving you good advice, but you're like snapping at them. Guys, listen to this.
First, people have problem with the fact that you don't have stand. You are all over. When you mess up, you choose to blame all the people around you, but never take accountability for your part. And please, guys, just respect my channel. I really want the advice. I don't want somebody who can talk again so bad with my channel. On my channel, who can bring some bad comment on my channel. Because, guys, I'm not feeling well. So, if you want to comment, please, just comment things that can give Paci the energy to continue with YouTube. You see? Just give me the advice that it will be help me, not to demolish me, you see. So please, guys, just respect my channel. Give me the comment which it will be help me on my life, not to demolish me and finish me, you see. Because, guys, I'm tired. Sometimes I'm tired.
Paci, sometimes the best advice is the one that you do not want to hear. Advice does not have to be what you want to hear. I mean, if then you already know what the advice is, then why are you asking for advice? Like, you already know what you want people to tell you. Then why are you asking? The best advice sometimes, like I've just said, is the advice that you do not want to hear. You just sit down and listen and you're like, actually this person is right. And for me, I can say that this particular person is very correct because this is exactly what we Team Positive have been singing out here on the streets, guys. Paci has no stand. Paci blows, Paci just goes with a, with the wind, like, like a flag. I have been saying that every other time. Paci, you have to have a stand. You cannot please everybody. Even your kids, how are you going to give them advice if you cannot, you have to have a stand no matter what. I know you want to please, this person because he has built your house. This person belongs to the lazy gang. And you also want to please the lazy gang because they are unsubscribing from your channel. You also want to please, this other side because you want, them to see that you have no ill feelings with Marwa and everything. You want to be at peace with everyone. I mean, that's what I'm gathering. That's what you're trying to say. Yes, you can be at peace with everyone, but make a stand. If I was Paci, guys, I would tell this Milli Vanilli, yes, I mean, I would want you to build me a house. I'd really be grateful. However, I am not going to join this particular, I don't feel comfortable there. So if you're a true Christian and you're a true person, if you do not have any, conditions, you will still build me that house. However, it seems that there were conditions. Yeah, and the conditions were, do not associate with this Team Marwa. Clearly, that's how it looks like to me. So Paci, make a stand. That person told you, advised you very, very well. Also take responsibility. You have to be accountable for whatever you do. You cannot blame every other person but yourself. Clearly, that was very, very good advice, and you should take it, actually. You should look into that. Otherwise, you are going to come out here, you are going to come up depressed, feeling bad about yourself. You're talking about you want to hurt yourself. Guys, I do not even know if it's true or false because Paci, is one person who actually was caught on camera, pretending to be crying, yet she was laughing. So I don't even know if this video that she's doing, claiming that she wants to unalive herself, she's feeling so bad, she's feeling alone, she's feeling abandoned, she's feeling rejected. I don't even know if it's true, guys, because I have seen a trend, a pattern, where when she wants money, she will come up with these kinds of shenanigans and she will want to use this, card, sympathy card, so that people can really feel for her and give money. So what I'm just trying to tell you, Paci, is you have to give people time to understand you, to really see where you're at. Because, guys, remember, Paci has apologized so many times. She apologizes. She pretends to be like she's on Marwa's side. And then all of a sudden, she meets Gintu. She is talking crap about Marwa. So if she keeps up, for a long time, she keeps her stand, people will know that indeed Paci has changed. Paci is now, reformed. And people will start to trust her. But for me, I feel like there's no way people can just start trusting her immediately like she wants. Honestly, it cannot happen. I normally say this, guys. Even these people, like I was reacting on Sergio the other day. And remember what I said? I said, for me, I'm not going to now be like Sergio is on Team Positive. No way. Because this kind of person has also done the same thing. Tomorrow they are here, the day after they are, there and everything. So for me, I do not just trust like that, especially if you've broken my trust. I cannot trust you tomorrow. I mean, it'll have to take some time. And then I'll have to see that you're consistent, because if you waver again, then it's not going to be it. No way. So Paci, I would say that if you want people to trust you again, have a stand and, just do your videos, do your thing. People will clearly tell, which side you're on by just how you're doing your videos. It'll be so clear. People will tell if you have changed or not. But you cannot come and force things, down people's throats. Some people may forgive, some people may not. And clearly for me, I feel like people don't even have a problem with you. That's how I look at it. I don't even think people hate you, or people don't want to be around you, or people don't want to do all these things. All people do not want is to trust somebody who they are not sure about. So you have to prove yourself. You have to, make them gain your trust. Otherwise, you will be a miserable person. And then also, Paci, this thing of you're coming, I want to do this, I want to delete myself, I want to delete the channel, I don't want to be on YouTube anymore. It seems, it feels as though you're threatening people. It's like you're blackmailing them. Because you don't do any of that. Paci, you have never deleted your channel. You've never even deleted a video, let alone the whole channel. You have never even privatized your channel or your videos, for that matter. So this thing of saying that you are going to stop being on a YT, you are not going to be posting anymore, you have said this so many times. So if you keep saying it and you're not doing it, but I'm not saying you analyze yourself, no. No. What I'm saying is these other things that you're saying down here, if you keep coming to tell people, oh, I want to delete my channel, oh, I feel like people don't, you should know that, you are the only one who really cares about yourself, Paci. You are the mother of your children. You're the only parent to your kids. Better stay, better stay normal up here. Better have your faculties working very well. Because if you suffer, your kids will suffer too. So, me, I would say if I were you, just, plead with that Vanilli, that was advising you there. You plead with him. Tell him, please, just help me finish, 1 or 2 rooms, just like 𝐷𝐷𝐿 Africa is doing. Just finish 1 room, and then, completely finished, with bathroom, toilet, and everything, 1 room, a place that you can cook at, and then the other places, just close them down until when you get money or something, because now, and then you just do your videos, move on with your life. You're stuck. Guys, I don't know, if I'm being fair to this woman, but I just feel like, she is the one who is doing this to herself. You do videos, and just do your thing. Just don't corner, stop all this thing of, hiding, going to people's houses, filming, and saying my auntie has a shamba there, and then you're filming, you're putting your camera at angles, just like Gintu was doing. Stop that kind of behavior. When you do that, we are obviously going to come and do videos. And guys, I saw her coming for our very own Agnes Thomas. Oh my God. Oh my God. Paci, these are people who are advising you, who are telling you the truth. Sometimes the truth may hurt, but it is good when you listen to it. And if you go and evaluate it, if you have a brain, then you are going to change what you have to change, and life will go on. Otherwise, if you keep doing all these things, and if it's true that you really feel kind of depressed, feeling down, please, you've got to pause. You've got to pause and change a few things. Otherwise, it is only you and your kids who are going to suffer. I don't know what you think, guys. I don't know what you all can tell this woman, because she is now looking so pitiful. And I'm not even sure, like I said, I'm not even sure if she's for real or if she's lying. That is a problem with this kind of people, guys. You cannot even be sure about, if they're truthful or not. So, all I can say is that I believe that most people, or some people feel the way I do. And that is why they are keeping a distance from her. So until she proves that indeed she has changed and, she is, doing the right thing, then there's no way, she can expect us not to talk about, shenanigans that she would be bringing out here on the streets, Because it's Paci. There are people who are actually, who've gone to the negative side, who are bad people, and they have been consistent in being bad. Those ones are better than you who is trying to be on both sides. You want to be like that place, in your area where your one leg, you can have one leg in Tanzania, one leg in Kenya. That's how you want to operate. And it's going to be very hard. Take a stand. And guys, this is sad. What is happening in this village? Why are some of these people beating up their wives like this? DV in this village is rampant. It is a shame, guys. This is so wrong. davyjnr came out, with this video where Moremi and his wife, were having this disagreement. And the things that this woman accused Moremi of doing, guys, first of all, she accused Moremi of beating her up almost on a daily. And the worst part is, Moremi does not even know when to stop. Even when she was pregnant with their child, she was still being beaten up. When she actually even disclosed, something to davyjnr and to all of us, that this Moremi man used to beat her up, even before. She had a first pregnancy before this child, and she was beaten up until she miscarried. What kind of beating is that? Guys, these men don't even have, value for life. They don't even care about their unborn kids. How would you be beating up your woman who you know very well is carrying your child? If you truly love that child, because guys, you start feeling the love for a child even when they are unborn. So if this man truly understands that this woman is carrying my child, guys, I'm not even understanding this. Like seriously, hey, me the way I love my body, guys. Hey. Oh my God. I just don't understand these young girls, young beautiful girls in this village, allowing this kind of nonsense to be done to them. But then again, the circumstances that they are in, some of them, are what is leading them to accept this kind of treatment. Guys, this Moremi was accused of selling stuff that has been donated to them. Hey guys, who does that? Moremi was accused of insulting this woman's dead mother, saying to her that your mother, passed away because she was doing lots of prostitution. Guys, why would you want to hurt somebody physically? Also hurt them emotionally, mentally. Why would you torture somebody like this? This girl was saying, oh my God, that, a knife, sometimes is held, to her. This man actually, hey, guys, this man waves a knife, threatening to stab her. This man has threatened to unalive her. Guys, as in telling her point blank, you know what, I'm going to unalive you. He has done, he has demonstrated by giving her a small teaser, of teasing her with a knife. Guys, me, I don't know why people even stay up to this long. Hey, I don't understand. Hey, no. Hey, my God, this young girl was bawling, crying. Guys, and did you see her baby? Her baby trying to comfort her, hugging her, clutching at her, looking at her. The child could feel that mama is not okay. Oh my God. Why would people even start giving a small child like this, emotional trauma? My goodness. Guys, do you know there's some kids who their first memories is their mother screaming and their father running after their mom? My God. It is not even funny. Guys, it is really a sad situation. It is bad. It is sad. It is unacceptable. Moremi is so wrong. And guys, remember, I have not been against Moremi, but I have always been saying that there's something about Moremi for me. No. And I narrowed it down to alcohol. I believe that, maybe guys, you may find that if Moremi, stops drinking completely, he can be somebody that you would not even believe he is. But this demon called alcohol, once it grips you very well, it changes you to be somebody you are not. So as long as Moremi is drinking, and that's according to me, that's my opinion, as long as Moremi is drinking, things shall never be well. Remember, even when DeeMwango forgave him, I said still, DeeMwango should consider very tight security having that kind of a neighbor. If he is still drinking, hey, that's just how I look at it, guys. And one thing that really made me not to trust this Moremi is when he appeared on Gintu and Moges's channels, and he was talking badly about Mayugno. And this Moremi could kick her out of the house at night, and she would be out there in the night by herself. Who does that? Guys, I was particularly heartbroken when she said, I love this man, with all his faults, with his drunkenness, with his character, whatever it is. I loved him just the way he was, or rather he is, But he is doing all this to me. When she said that, I was just, my heart just sank, She said that she has persevered. She has tried to hide, what goes on behind their closed doors. But she says that enough is enough. She said that this man always, says, I'm sorry, kneels down and begs her to forgive him. But the following day, he repeats the same exact thing. So the cycle goes on and on and on. She said that she has reached, her wit's end. She is fed up. She is done. Like, enough is enough. Guys, it is really a sad situation. And, the thing is, Moremi tried to deny beating her up. But as this girl continued talking, Moremi started getting agitated, and he actually messed himself up because he pointed at her and said, you know what, I am going to beat you up even in front of this camera right now. And that proved something. That proved that if he can actually, get to the point where he is almost wanting to beat her up right in front of David Jr. and the camera and everything, how about when there's no camera and there's no David Jr.? Clearly, he beats her up. Of course, he admitted towards the end when he was apologizing, but, he was really trying to say that the issue of beating her up is not true. But this particular clip proved that he actually beats up this woman. Because in this clip, he says, I am actually going to beat you up right now in front of this camera if you don't stop. Guys.
Haya, wewe fanya aje? Chukua chenye unaona ni chako, wewe nenda kwenu.
Anajifanya tu mwema hapa.
Sawa, hivyo tu.
Tunamsikia.
Kabisa. Okay,
uniheshimu
kitu chochote hata dakika moja.
Ndio huyo amekuja mwambie basi.
Haya basi, wacha ujinga, nitakuja nikuchapa tena mbele ya hii kamera. Uniheshimu hata dakika moja. Wewe chukua chenye unaona ni chako, chukua chako uende.
Kwa nini ni ukweli? Kwa hiyo kitu chenye
hatutaishi na wewe, mimi nikwambie ukweli. Kabisa
hapana mra, hiyo sipo. Unajua huyo msana na kusaidia. Guys, I'm trying to tell Moremi he always make everything possible. Right now Moremi is telling her pack your things. He doesn't want to see her here.
Alafu ona, mimi zile ng'ombe nilipatiana kwenu, zile nilipatiana bibi yako msaada. Sawa basi. Haya, nadaiwa nini? Sitalipata kitu moja.
Acha hii maneno.
Sitalipata kitu moja.
No, he kept telling this girl, you can go, but you're not going with a child. And so I was wondering, so is he going to be able to take care of a child? The way he drinks, he's so irresponsible and everything. Or is he going to be giving the child, to his mother? Now giving his mother more responsibility. Remember his sister also has a child, And now he also wants to do the same. It is a sad situation, guys. Very, very sad situation. And guys, it was very, very, chilling to hear her scream. And Davy was not yet even far off. Davy just left like this. And Moremi has started his shenanigans. Davy had to go back to sort this thing out. Guys. But the thing is, they finally agreed to settle. The lady forgave him. He vowed to change and everything. And so they are sticking together. Guys, do you see a future for these two? Is it an isolated case? Is it just, can people really change? With the threat of him being arrested, do you think he's going to, change his ways? Because he himself said that he will not beat this girl anymore. And if he does, he says that he is ready to go to jail for it. He's ready to be arrested. How about when he is drunk and high on those, I don't know, whatevers I heard that lady talk about? He might actually do the same thing. Guys, like I said, in a way, I'm not excusing MORAA, but in a way, I also feel sorry for him because he is bound. May God help him to get out of this alcohol hole, because it's gonna mess him up. And as for this girl, guys, anyways, I saw in the comments section, people who are suggesting that she lives, this is a very toxic environment. And I totally agree with that, I totally agree. And guys, I also saw people saying that this man, does not love this woman. He is in love with Brian. Guys, the comment section. Guys, let me know what you all think about this whole thing in the comment section below. Let us first watch, how Devi just left and how this woman, screamed just seconds later. Gosh.
I'm so sad what that guy is doing. Guys, I know you are floating on this story because Halima, she only speaks Swahili. What Halima she's saying, Murimi always go hard on her. At times Murimi, remembers her, Murimi is fighting her, guys, which is not okay at all. Now these are the kind of ladies that they need to be helped, and this story will go on air the way it is. I want to do. Mbona umpige? Unajua mimi watu watanilaumu juu sikuwaambia na wana support huyu msichana. Why beat her?
Why umetoka tena niambia tutaishi na wewe, fungisha vitu vyako, endana nivute nive anaanza kunipiga.
Why beat her? Why beat her? Why beat her? You remind her of her background. You are telling, since this girl doesn't have a mother. She's an orphan, as you see Halima like that. And she's being beaten up here. She's going through hard life. I fully sympathize with this lady, for sure.
Hapo kwenu nafanya kazi. Mimi nikafikiri maisha yangu hata nikiolewa.
Right now she's crying.
Sikuwa najua haya yote.
Hata mna kupiga huyo mtoto ni yatima, muache tu hivyo. Me too, I had to cry.
No.
Me too, I had to cry. Because it's not good what you are doing to her. I just left this area like some seconds. I hear Halima crying so hard. And you remind her about her hard lifestyle. Why tell her mother used to do prostitution, and whereas her mother, even she's not in this world, she died long time ago. Mbona umkumbushe? Mbona useme jina ya mama yake na mama yake alikufa? Ni mtoto yatima.
Ati mama yako aliachananga na baba yako sababu ya umalaya. Ati mama akaenda kukufa huko.
Guys, you need to rescue this girl. She's really going through a lot. Crying like this. And I know you will really blame me if I keep quiet so that I won't air her story. At least now you know. Halima, she's a hard-working lady. She's been always working hard. It's evident on my other video that I've shot it, in which I haven't released yet. You'll see her on the farm really working so hard. Right now being beaten up, right now crying here with a small baby. And what she just told me, when she was pregnant, she used to be beaten up while pregnant. Ulikuwa unapigwa hata ukiwa na mimba?
Nikiwa mimba ya Leiden, hadi mimba ya kwanza ilitoka, kasi huyu wa kwanza sababu ya hayo maneno.
So what she's opening up, even she aborted. She aborted her first baby because of being beaten up. Not aborted, I mean, The pregnancy came out. She didn't abort. The pregnancy came out. Right now, Murimi is saying, take your things, leave this area.
Because there's no way, Mura. He has no respect on to me.
No respect of what?
So guys, what do you all think? Drop your thoughts, your sentiments, your feelings. Just express yourself in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video in general. Let me know what you think about Paci's situation. Let me know what you think about this issue of Moremi and his wife. I know Devi is at crossroads. Devi is confused. He does not know what to do, with this difficult situation. So guys, let me know what you think, and let us meet in the next video. Bye-bye.
Give and take, I educate, put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't pay